Hey guys, just a quick update for y'all. Life's been happening, for sure. It's probably why I haven't, updated in quite a while. I believe it was July 19th, my last update. As you can see, ain't damn thing happening here. I did score I believe a 50cc quad for my boy. He just turned 3 here this month, so he's got a little while to go, but this one's kind of a real low end one. Give it gas, got a centrifugal clutch, and it will just go. There's no gears, there's no nothing like that. It just pretty much one speed, that whole sort of thing. It's gonna be pretty neat when I get it done for him, of course. But there's my wood stove that I plan to get hooked up in here this year to actually do something. Then again, life happened, like I said. And you guys probably know how that goes. Starting to look like Fearless's garage here. I got to get something done with this little barn here. The roof is leaking pretty bad. As you can see, it's definitely not good. But give you a quick update as far as everything I'm doing here. Yeah, walk this up while I'm thinking about it. High priority stuff in here. Don't want nobody stealing anything. Here is the Bollens as of right now. It is the 820, still good. I tore it apart and didn't find anything wrong with it. Got it back together, wheeled it a couple times. Got tired of the Oppie giving me issues, so I put on a real low hour, real clean 12.5 horse flatty. Brand new carburetor on it. Basically just gotta get this thing put back together. I'm actually going to be putting a dual tank setup on the thing. Seen an ad on, or not an ad, I'm sorry, I seen a post on one of the pages on Facebook. A kid was asking about doing dual tanks, and the one guy that posted, his name eludes me here at this second, but he posted up how he did his. So I'm probably going to do, let me open the hood here. It's like, hey, he loves me. Probably going to put the first tank here. I actually have I'm trying to think, it's an MTD tank. Can't remember where I put it, but it's got a notch to fit around the steering column there. I'm gonna take this plate out, mount the tank here. Battery's gonna go in the middle, like Fearless mounted on his Murray. Not that he's the reason, but it's the best place for it. And back here, I'm getting rid of the, I don't know if you can see it or not, that big old tank there. For some reason, it must be getting crap in it, or I didn't wash it out good enough, but it's got junk in it and it kept screwing up the carb on the Oppie. So I want to get a smaller tank and put back there, run the lines, get a little T or a Y fitting, and 2 shutoff valves, one for each tank, run it up there. I got a factory bracket. I believe it screws in here and on that tank, or I'm sorry, cover bolt right there for a vacuum pulse pump. I want to mount it there, run the fuel line up to it, and then have basically poor man selectable tanks, kind of like the old Ford trucks did. But that's the plans for the Bollens. I want to get this thing going here pretty soon. I got kids to give rides to, and my son wants to go for a ride in the worst way. I've been promising him getting this thing running, and I just haven't had time. I work 35-40 miles away one way, and being as I don't have them through the week like I used to, kind of puts a hamper on things. This is my new toy I got off of my buddy Bill. Real clean Dynamark. Some old fella had it, actually waxed it. When this thing gets rained on, it beads up like you wouldn't believe. It is so clean. it's going to be my new mower here this year. It's actually got an old school 12 horse industrial engine on it. Real good shape. Just pan frame Murray type tractor. But yeah, this one's got to be my new grass cutter this year. The issue with it, Bill didn't realize it because he didn't have time to really triage it too much, but yeah, that might be a problem. He said it was throwing belts, clutching in and out, and I went to put on my trailer to load it up to bring it home, and I was like, hey Bill, she's got a broke transaxle mount. So we both had a laugh, and it was all good. He knows I can fix things. And these two guys made the adventure back home. Yes, a Gilson built Ford and an Aaron's built Gravely. The Ford tentatively was a birthday gift to my buddy Sean. I was trying to build him one, or at least help build him one so we can go riding. And I basically tore the engine off of this one for another project and has not had a chance to do anything else with it. It's pretty neat. It's actually got a Ford VIN tag, if you would, riveted to the side of the frame. I actually thought it was really neat. But if any of you guys would recognize, this thing is pretty much the same as Doc's Mule originally. It's got decent sized tank. Battery goes there. Oops, that fell out. It's got a dash shifter. There. PTO. Now, I had a really cool idea for this one. Keep it somewhat simple. But right up here, I was thinking about it. Think about building a PTO driven winch off the engine. And as luck would have it, I actually have a chain drive F&R gearbox off of an old rider mower I got off of another old fella that Bill and I got parts from. I'll have to look it up and try to link it in the description. Both the guys actually, for the tanks and the winch. The kid I'm thinking of did the winch is on atltf.com. He had the silver MTD, he put the 820 in and the Oppie and everything like that. He gave me the idea, or I got the idea from him, I'm sorry, and I thought it was a really neat idea to begin with. I'm trying to make his Ford minimal electronics. Basically, battery to start the engine, alternator to charge battery, and lights driven off the engine itself. The Gravely, don't know what I'm doing with it yet. Pretty badass steering, if I may say so. Hell of a frame. Was a hydro. I jammed a, I think it's a Spicer. I jammed a Spicer in it for the time being so I can make it a roller. Definitely not staying in there. But that tank right there is a factory tank for this. I got crap everywhere, you'll have to excuse the mess. And believe it or not, it's got fuel gauge. You can just look down between your legs and see how much gas you have. I thought it was pretty neat. But yeah, like I said, nothing else has really moved, done anything spectacular. Go-kart, probably going to build it for my boy. I'm going to make a poor man's UTV out of it. Probably going to get like an MST 206. Back half the frame, show you here. Probably like right there. From there back on the bottom, cut it off, remount or redo the frame so I can mount transaxle on it. Put like, I don't know, 8 horse Briggs probably on it, vertical shaft. Big knobby tires. probably lock it. And the fact that it's going to be mostly him riding it, I ain't going to be too worried about it. I'm probably going to put like 22 11/8 on the back. Don't know which ones I'm using yet. I was planning on maybe selling these to get some cash. Work's kind of slow right now. But I got those. And these knockoff woolly boogers. I don't know yet. I may even throw them on it, the mule tires. Because it's still basically going to be a go-kart, but nothing crazy fast. It's going to have like a hand throttle, and then the one's going to be the brake. The other's going to be the clutch as far as the pedals go. This thing here, still haven't done anything with it. Still might be a rental mutter in the works. Haven't figured that out yet. But just had a nice day off work. Like I said, it's kind of slow. Get a little FaceTime, I guess. Had a beautiful day outside. I figured while I'm over here, maybe try and get some stuff cleaned up outside the house. I've got quite the barrage of junk. Here's firewood I gathered up. Got a wood stove inside the house. Yet again, haven't really had time to get it hooked up. You know, life. Adulting sucks, trust me. But cleaned out below the pine tree here today. I don't know if you guys remember from my last video, but I had a whole bunch of junk and not garbage, but stuff that wasn't doing anything with. Took and raked all this stuff up here. As you can see, big pile of brush and grass and whatnot. That wood stuff there is going to get burnt. That there's all garbage or junk, metal junk. That there actually is a deck off the 1036 Sears. Yeah, it's like 70-something degrees. Bikes are out everywhere. It's awesome. That one there, that deck is off of the rental Mutter Murray, Dynamark, whatever. There's actually nothing wrong with it. I think it's actually in better shape than the one that's in the barn right now. But you know, good stuff. Grab the door here. Actually moved the AMF inside. Pushed the Massey up there. I pushed it back because some sort of critter, I'm assuming a groundhog. You can see it way up in there. Zoom in here. Right up in the corner there, some critter dug a big old hole, buried the front of the Massey, that tire right there up front, buried it. So I backed it out and then shoveled all that stuff back up in the hole and pushed the Massey back forward. Excuse me, hiccup there. Yeah, goal for in here this summer, I'm gonna bring up in the corner there or along here somewhere, way up there or back here. I'm gonna bring a 220 outlet out, or bring it out over there, run the wire, plug, put a plug here for my welder, so I have more room for out here, so I can actually weld shit or, you know, whatever, experiments, you know, blow things up, fun stuff. Because the way it is now, my dryer inside is the only 220 volt plug downstairs I have, so I have to unplug my dryer, run my cord out through the basement door to use my welder. Well, if you'll see, there's my basement door. The cord extends about here. The welder has about 3 foot, comes out here, and then that's where my welder is. And then the welder has cables about, I don't know, 5-6 feet long. So from there out, that's all the further away from the house I can get. When I redid my trailer, I basically had to do it right in this area here. Kind of a pain in the butt, but it worked. Let me see here. You know, like I said, nothing's really been changed too much. You know, I got the atypical crap everywhere. Like I said, that all this chopped up or split up pine on the trailer and in the bed liner there. Found a guy had it for free down the road, probably 5-6 miles from the house. I called or knocked on his door, left him a message. He ended up getting back to me and told me just to come and get it, because that way he wouldn't have to worry about getting rid of it. I know it's pine, but hey, it's firewood. I can mix it in with other stuff and, you know, have a little bit of firewood to go on if and when I ever get the thing going. But anyway, still working the whole video thing out. I'm trying to get used to it. I'm actually hoping to get a camera soon. You know, make it a little bit easier that way I don't have to use my cell phone all the time. But anyway, figure I'd give you guys a little update on the insight of my life, as boring as it is, and hopefully planning to get the Boelens running soon. Maybe get another one running. Not quite sure what the hell's going on yet. So until next time, I will try to give you a little more mini updates. Maybe, I don't know, post some stupid quickie videos on my channel. Who knows? But do me a favor, rate my videos if you would. I know they suck, but hey, I'm trying to get the hang of everything. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, please. As far as I know, I have like 10, 12 maybe at tops subscribers. Trying to get something going. You know, not even planning to be up as high as Doc or Redneck Computer Geek, or, you know, even Fearless for that matter, which that's never going to happen. But like I said, give me pointers, guys. What do you want to see? I don't know. Give me your thoughts on my Boelens. Give me your thoughts on the potential rental Murray Mutter. Give me thoughts on the Ford, the Gravely, you name it. Nothing crazy, of course. I don't have a lot of money, as does anybody right now. But yeah, just, you know, give me tips, give me hints, give me what you think. Post your thoughts up, comments. Any and all criticism and comments are welcome. So I think for today that's going to be it. I will talk to you guys next time, and we'll see how everything goes. Later, guys.